There it is.
Great show.
Thank you.
Saw him at lunch yesterday. The Laugher, I mean. Troyd, not the other
Oh,
one.
yeah. He's on a vacation.
They're at Snowbird.
At Snowbird.
Yeah.
I love that.
They
I
went
mean, first of all, I love that he's on vacation. And then I love that he was like, I'm going to see Snowbird with snow.
Yeah, they totally did. It couldn't have picked a better year. It is so awesome up there right now.
Yeah, it looks like they're having fun. I saw some pictures.
Blankets of powdery, awesome ski snow. It's just perfect.
Yeah.
If you're into that sort of thing, which I'm not, but I can appreciate it.
You're not a skier?
Not really. I don't know. Maybe I grew up too close to it or something.
It's always the way, right? You never do the thing that's of the place where you live.
Yeah, not nearly as much. Or if you live in California, certain restaurants, you're like, oh, yeah, they're the best. And that's only because you just got one or they were never there before or whatever.
No, Jenny, did you say about the beach?
Jenny never goes to the beach.
Yeah. I'm closer to the beach than Jenny, and I never go to the beach.
Most of my Vegas friends have been near the Strip. They enjoyed it. Same idea, I guess.
Although that's kind of a smart thing. I mean, you're just going to run into tourists and stuff on the Strip.
Oh, yeah, no, the Strip is, if you live there, I'd never go. It's like
I never went to 6th Street when I lived in Austin. Same thing, same deal.
But yeah, we hung out a little bit. Their girls are stoked. Just the sight of snow, they were just freaking out, just flipping out. They kept asking me, "Do you live here all year?" Yeah. Oh, does it snow all year long?
Oh.
No.
Time of year. This is amazing. I want to take some home with me, but my mom says they won't let me fly with it. I said, I don't think it'll keep.
Well, if they take less than 3 ounces.
That's true.
You could put it in an igloo ice cooler and stick it in the airplane holder. It should be cold
sure,
enough.
you can check it. Yeah,
maybe they could actually. But yeah, they were. I've never seen kids so excited about snow in my life.
The first time I saw snow when I was a kid, I was freaked out. It's like, why is it so mushy? And at this time, because I was up in Tahoe, it's like, I don't like this. Very uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable substance.
I think the first time I saw snow, I was 5 months old. So.
Yeah, you were used to it then.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
I was
old pro now. Old
5
snow
or 4.
The Snow Pro.
You want some titles?
Yeah, I got one I like though.
Yeah, we got something Tumblr pun.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon Roebuck, which is the one I like.
Mm-hmm.
Who blocks the ad blockers?
Mm-hmm.
Amazon gets
physical.
Physical.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
That one. That's
that's pretty good. Yeah, that's it.
That's so good.
Especially because of the whole Grease vibe going on.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What a win.
It took me a while, and I say a while, but might have been like a week. You know how things seem when you're young. But I remember having the realization that Olivia Newton-John from the Physical song was Sandy from Grease.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that didn't click with you?
Didn't click immediately, yeah.
Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, Brian put up some pictures of them up there.
Yeah, with the snow helmets, crash
Perfect
helmets.
day. It's all sunny up there. Oh, lucky. I'm a little jealous. It looks like fun.
It's a perfect day. Go skiing in Snowbird Park. Put on your crash helmets and ski. What? Striker Rich says, don't mean to blow your mind, but Olivia Newton-John was in Xanadu too.
Yeah. I don't want to freak you out or anything, but she wasn't in anything else. That's not true.
That's not true, actually.
Yeah, she was in lots of things. It's just
she was in some movies before Grease. Like small stuff, though.
Do you have any will a name pop to your head? Can you think of one?
No, I just read about it this weekend.
Me neither.
They're very like unknown movies.
Wasn't Xanadu one of them?
Maybe. Was that before?
No, she was in Xanadu.
Yes, that's what started our whole conversation.
Xanadu was after Grease. But also, Xanadu was like a mainstay at our house because my sisters were so into that movie. And so the ELO soundtrack was on constantly.
Eileen loves that movie too.
Yeah. Do they like roller skating?
Yeah, oh yeah. Heck yeah. Well, they did. I don't know.
Why must you kick me away?
I wonder
Your
if
father.
I am your father.
Don't skip your word.
Well, it's probably something I have to get used to as she gets older.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder if IMDb is the website I've visited the most over the year. Probably not, just because of searches, but it was the first website I ever visited.
We don't have any way to get that kind of stats, do we? That'd be so
No.
cool to know. I want to know where I go the most. I bet it's either Google Docs, maybe IMDb. I go there a lot.
Do you know how like the CIA has the World Fact Book online? Like,
Yeah.
What if the NSA had one and you could just search for your name and it's like, oh, these are your surfing habits.
That'd be all right.
Whoa, she performed at Eurovision
No
in
way.
1974? Huh.
How'd she do?
Britain?
No, Olivia Newton-John.
Australia.
Although Australia actually is now part of Eurovision, or no?
And they used to fight. Didn't they used to not boycott it, but they used to be kind of poopy about it or something. Somebody
What?
told me. But the Australians didn't like Eurovision for a while, or
Well,
they were
it's Eurovision. They weren't invited.
right, but they were.
No, Australia actually has a special relationship with Eurovision. That's
Well,
what I heard.
That's what I heard. Is because
Yeah.
they're in it now, right? They compete.
Yeah, they were given a special invite to join on the like anniversary.
Because they were originally, what were they, prison colonists from the Queen?
Well, yeah, that's like Georgia though.
Yeah, that's true.
She was in a movie called Tomorrow with spelled Too.
Oh, that's
Also in Funny Things Happen Down Under.
Ugh.
Then
Ugh.
Grease, then Xanadu, then Two of a Kind. Remember that movie?
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good soundtrack. Horrible movie.
two of a kind, 83.
And when I say good soundtrack,
Oh yeah, with Travolta again. They were trying to keep
trying to
that.
recapture that. Yeah.
Didn't happen. Well, maybe it did. I don't know. Maybe people loved that. I don't know.
She was in an episode of Lost. Just as a performer.
She was in
a
a
song, though.
couple of episodes of
That's
Glee.
soundtrack.
In it, or just her songs were?
Just her song, yeah.
It wasn't Nikki or Paolo.
She was Nikki and Paolo.
Wow,
The embodiment of them all.
she's diverse actress.
She was the spider.
The smoke monster.
T2T2 confirms Australia was only part of last year.
Oh, okay. I knew there was some talk about it. I couldn't remember what the
Yeah.
deal.
But yeah, Eurovision is just for European countries, as I understand it, with occasional exceptions made.
It's a very weird thing to watch. I found. I tried to watch some of it, and
It's so fun.
hard to watch.
I loved it.
It is fun. I don't know what I'm watching. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not big on that. I guess maybe that's what I'm supposed to like, but I'm just
Okay, here's the key. Where were you watching it?
over a friend's house, and it was late at night because it was like weird.
Well, no,
timing.
I mean, what service were you watching?
He had it. I don't remember what he was using. It was my neighbor probably using some.
Because if you can get the feed from the BBC with Graham Norton hosting,
Yeah.
it adds to the enjoyment.
I like Graham Norton.
Yeah.
I could deal with that. Yeah, the thing I heard was just like it was like watching the Gong Show International. Is what it felt like, which is fine. Maybe again I'm saying things I should like, but I don't know. I couldn't do it. I tried. My sister loved it. She watched the whole thing in Sweden this year.
Huh.
Yeah.
I just got welcomed to the Lexington Peddlers Mall. I think
Right
it's
on.
the wrong Tom Merritt.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, that's one thing, you could call crowdfunding that, I guess, but I don't think it'd be so accurate.
Floor space that you're in may not be your tag number. For you using the wrong tag number, you won't get credit for your sales. This is hilarious. I also got invited to a hog marketing seminar recently, and I had to write back. I'm like, I think you have the wrong Tom Merritt. I did report on pork belly futures in my first job in radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about it.
I get a lot of things for Steve Johnson,
Yeah,
which isn't me.
it wasn't me. I wonder how many Tom Merritts out there are getting angry notes about my podcast. I totally disagree with your opinion on malls. Poor Tom Merritt in Lexington, Kentucky is like, where'd my Peddler's Mall acceptance
Where'd the
go?
ball go?
Why am I getting this angry email?
Overwatch back on the 9th. Oh yeah.
What? Oh, I won't get invited.
Maybe you will.
No,
Maybe.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
So I'm writing another article about movies because that's what's obsessing me lately.
On your Medium?
I'm a Medium. The
Mhm.
first one was Movies That Haunt Me, Avengers Age of Ultron. And now I'm doing an article that defines why certain movies, like what makes a movie that haunts me. It's kind of fun.
Cool.
I don't know why this is on my mind.
It was always on your mind.
Well, that's actually... Oh my God, wait, what movie is that from?
Well, it's from Willie Nelson writing the song
No, I
in
know,
the
but
60s, but
when
it's been
someone's
used
singing
in multiple movies, I think.
In you were always...
I don't know. You were always on my mind.
Oh,
Oh,
here
where
it
did
is.
Jenny go?
I don't know. She poofed.
She's like, I gotta find what movie that was in. Bye.
That was it. As a reminder, if you had access to the closed beta before the break, you will continue to have access during this next phase.
Oh, good. The rich get richer.
It says, we're also looking to recruit more players to help us get an even wider range of perspectives and feedback. So if you're interested in participating, make sure you've opted in.
Oh, I've opted in.
Yeah, you're in. So
I've opted in.
that game is.
I actually haven't been playing a lot lately of anything, so.
Yeah. What do you think about these standards in Hearthstone? Do you hear about that? There's a way for them to.
Yeah, I need to I need to sit down and read that again. But it sounds like something that could either be awesome or go horribly awry, depending on how well it's implemented. And I have to say, the Hearthstone Team 5 folks have implemented things very well in the past. So I'm gonna expect that it will turn out to be a good thing.
Yeah, I think they've earned the faith of the community on this one.
Yeah.
I agree with you that when you see it, you're just like, oh, really? Whoa.
You're like, okay, that's weird.
That's real weird, but also.
But it does definitely addresses some issues that people have had.
Yeah.
About like, I've got this huge card set and I just want to play. I don't want to have to play the ladder meta. It's all, it's trying to address a lot of those things.
Yeah, I'm jazzed about it. As someone who hardly plays anymore, it helps me, put it that way.
Yeah. Well, that's the key. They want to get Scott Johnson playing Hearthstone again and not feel like you're overwhelmed.
Yeah, because when you dip away for a while, you come back and you're like, what are all these? There are a billion new cards. I don't own any of them. I guess I'm not playing.
Dude, I keep up on the cards. Like, I've got most of the cards, not all of them. And I still come back and I'm like, oh, you know what? I really need to research this deck more before I decide what I'm going to put in it. Like, and that's not the way I should think. I should just play. I know that. And I would have fun if I just played. But it's one of those things where if you're not into building decks, which a lot of people are, but you're like, I just want to, want to have a decent deck, and then I'm more into the play, and sometimes that will lead to you getting into building decks later. But if you're not there yet, it can be kind of daunting.
I think that's what they're trying to do. I think it's something they recognize as an issue.
And Tinvek points out, wild mode will be just like things are now. So if you want things to be like they are now, you'll have
a way to play. Sure, it's the same. I mean, essentially. I mean, even the term standards comes from the Magic community. It's like what they have to do.
Hey, Jenny made it back.
Well, she did.
I did it. It was weird. I don't know what happened. I just faded away.
It was your turn. I had my weird thing before the show. Now it was yours. Let's all have weird things.
That's on Sundays with Andrew Main.
Yeah, true it is.
I am out of the post. I think I did it without even messing it up.
Right on, son.
And I left the post, so Roger is good. I fixed the episode numbers, by the way. If somebody noticed that we did 2678 twice, it's because it was Groundhog Day, is what I'll say now.
Oh, it might have been me.
Retcon.
I'm generally pretty good about that, though.
No, this was in the blog post, though. It wasn't in the part you do. You had it right.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's someone else's fault.
No, I think it was just me.
Just point me to a Sbarro so I can get my Where the calzone? That was the only thing I would ever order from a Sbarro's,
Yeah.
and now they're not around.
Are they gone?
Well,
They're gone. That's it.
no,
think
there's a
so.
few. There's one in San Jose at the mall we always go to
Yeah,
for
there's no
movies.
Sparrows.
I think there's one here.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen one in forever.
I love that.
There was one. I think there was one even in Ala Moana. We were just in Ala Moana in December. I think there was a Sparrows there. Well, folks, W. Scottus one points out that the number mistake was in the video too, because I copy it over from the blog post. So that makes sense. Groundhog Day. Same thing.
Celebrate.
Thanks, everybody.
Ground beef day.
We'll see you tomorrow for Ground Beef Day.